And the second big emerging trend for 2025 is AI leadership. I mean, we're all familiar with AI. We've heard about it. You might be using it. You might be using it a lot. But one of the big pushes is, how do we actually lead AI? How do we get our team members to use AI sensibly? How do we get them to use it consistently? And most importantly, how do we get them to use it productively so that we actually get the best output in the time invested? Because, like a lot of different technologies, we can waste time if we're not going about it. So if you want to make sure that you're stepping up to the plate as becoming an AI leader, here's some things to keep in mind. One, when you're asking people to look at tasks using AI, is rather than them thinking they have to know things, is get them to ask, what questions could we be asking? Let's say it's ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever chat AI we might be using. What questions could we ask our chat AI to help us solve this problem itself? So usually AI now is working much better when we ask it to help. What do you need from me to help solve this problem? The second thing that can be really important around AI and leadership is knowing where we've got to have parameters as to where we make sure that people aren't switching off their minds and they're not relying totally on AI, because AI does hallucinate and makes things up. So we need to make sure it said, hey, by all means, use AI where you can, but we need to have some stop gaps in there to check in using our own IQ, our own intelligence to make sure to do our fact checking around different components. Otherwise, we're kind of putting it all out there on a whim, hoping it's going to work. And quite often it will be completely right, but we just need to make sure we've got some steps in place so we don't make mistakes. The third thing that we found is really, really powerful, and a trend that's going to continue to take off in 2025 is the use of what we would call dual screens. So people will have a screen where they're doing their main work and a second screen where they actually have, say for example, ChatGPT up and running all the time, whether it's the desktop version or whether it's through Microsoft Copilot, you name it, is having that there. And the research, I think it was some great research done by Boston Consulting Group, where they found that the productivity and the quality of their work went over 28% by using and having an open screen all the time with ChatGPT for them to use to do that. So it can ramp up your productivity and your quality, and most importantly was the satisfaction that the clients felt that they were getting from the work from the consultants doing that work. So that was trend number 2, becoming more of an AI leader and having some steps in place.